Hi everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I filmed. I've had like the roughest last 4 months ever, and I just keep getting things thrown at me left and right. But anyway, that's besides the point. You guys didn't want to hear about all that. I'm back today. I filmed a foundation review for the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. It's their new full coverage foundation. I'm just kind of in the mood to do foundation reviews. I don't know what it is, but I have some coming in the mail. Some really new ones that I think I've only heard from one person on YouTube. But anyway, keep an eye out for those. I don't know, there's something about foundation right now that I'm in the mood to try a bunch of them. But anyway, I kind of want to talk here for a minute. So if you're not someone who likes long introductions or blabbing, go ahead and speed forward to the demo of the foundation. But if you want to hear me talk and blab, go ahead and just keep on listening. Anyway, yeah, what did I want to tell you guys? Something I wanted to tell you guys. I'm totally wearing my mom's shirt that I got her when I was in basic training. It says my daughter wears combat boots. So mom, if you're watching, you left your shirt here and I'm wearing it today. It's kind of weird because it says my daughter. My oldest daughter's 8, so she definitely does not wear combat boots. But anyway, I got this from my mom like many years ago when I was in basic training. And I thought, why not wear camouflage today? It kind of goes with the hair, pink and green. I don't really know, but whatever. I kind of like it. If it didn't have all this stuff, I need some camouflage in my life. I need some camouflage shirts in my life. I like it. But anyway, you guys, I have not filmed in forever. What feels like forever. And I genuinely get frustrated when I don't film because I love to talk to you guys. I love to film. And that's like so far from the person that I used to be. I was not the one that liked speech class in college. I didn't like getting up and talking in front of people. But now I genuinely enjoy talking, although I'm only talking to a camera, which essentially I'm talking kind of like I'm talking to myself, which I do on a daily basis anyway. But I enjoy talking to you guys and I enjoy the interaction and the comments, and I don't know, I really love talking to you guys. So I'm really sorry that I have not uploaded in a week or two. I'm telling you, I have seriously had like the worst 4 months ever. You kind of go through life where things are just going good and you're on track and you don't really have any heartache or setbacks or frustrations. And I think sometimes you take advantage of that. And I've just had a really rough 4 months. I think since May things have kind of been just really trying for me. But anyway, when I get on the camera and I start talking to you guys, it's kind of like you just forget about all that negativity and frustration and sadness, and I don't know, I like talking to you guys. I need to do it more. But anyway, there's going to be some changes that are going to be coming up. I will be addressing them in another video. I really don't want to make this like a super long intro, and I'm really sorry. I already have. I just feel like I need to talk and talk and talk and get a lot of stuff out to you guys. Anyway, I'll save some of this for the next video. But anyway, the foundation. Let's get back to the root of the video. When I was doing it, jeez Louise. When I was demoing it, which you guys will see here in just a few minutes, I had mixed reviews. I didn't really like it. And now that it's kind of set and I've done my makeup, put everything else on, I like it a little bit better. I still don't think I would purchase a full size simply because it does settle into fine lines. It did settle into my pores. And weirdly enough, it clung to dry patches that I didn't even know I had, which can be eliminated if you do a good exfoliation beforehand. But I'm combination oily, and this makes me look a lot older. I just feel like it ages me a lot because it's clingy to things that I don't want it to cling to. So although I do like it, it has good full coverage. It sets down on the skin nicely. You don't feel it. It does not feel like I have a full coverage foundation, which is a plus. Like, that is such a good thing, because foundations can be super heavy if they're full coverage. This one feels great on the skin. It has really good full coverage. The only things that I don't like is that it settles into fine lines and pores and clings to dry patches. So those are the only 3 things that I don't like about it. It doesn't have a strong smell. I really like Urban Decay in general. But yeah, unfortunately, I would not purchase this for those 3 reasons that I had stated. But if you're someone who's been on the fence, and I think I tell you this in the demo too, if you're on the fence about it and you've watched some reviews, get a sample of it and definitely try it, because you don't want to be out money and you don't want to waste a whole tube of foundation because it didn't work for you. And I know watching YouTube, there's tons and tons of foundation reviews, And I watch them all because everyone has different skin, everyone has different concerns or needs or pet peeves about foundations. So I always watch them, even if it's 10 different reviews on the same foundation. And I feel like sometimes I don't always get people with my skin where, you know, mid-30s, you have fine lines, you have larger pores, you have hyperpigmentation, you have skin issues. It's not perfect. So when I watch these foundation reviews, I'm thinking, gosh, you guys have beautiful skin without foundation, and I don't have that. You know, I have imperfections and wrinkles and, you know, whatever. So I thought, even though there's probably 100 million foundation reviews, it's always good to watch, just keep watching everybody's, especially if you have more similar skin to myself, if you have fine lines and wrinkles or your combination oily. You just never know what insight you're going to get from somebody, even if you've watched 10 different things of the same thing. So I definitely wanted to get on here and film this because there's been either a love it or hate it review on this foundation. And I like it. I like Urban Decay, so I wanted to try this all-nighter because it's good to always have a full coverage foundation in your little like foundation arsenal because you never know when you're going to need a full coverage. But anyway, this has been a super, super, super long intro, and I'm so sorry to blab. We will just get right into it. Okay, so I don't always use a primer on an everyday basis, but I will if I'm going for a more full coverage look. Or if I'm just using a more full coverage foundation, I will go in with a primer just to kind of fill my pores. I don't necessarily use one, even though I do have combination oily skin. My intention for using a primer is kind of to fill in my pores and smooth my skin, because you know I ain't got that baby skin anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Tarte, what is this, Clean Slate Timeless Primer. I have just a little jar now. Just see, I like to put it, you know, mainly in my T-zone, kind of under my eyes a little bit, wherever there is texture, fine lines, large pores, whatever your concern is. Like I said, I don't always use a primer, but because this foundation, the Urban Decay All-Nighter, is a more full coverage foundation, I am going to use this. Also, I'm going to use a primer because I've heard some really mixed reviews. Now, some people who have fine lines love it, and some of those who have fine lines hate it because they say it settles into their fine lines. So let's go ahead and get right in. Now, if any of you guys know me, I'm all about getting samples of foundations because even drugstore makeup is expensive nowadays, especially your foundation. And if there's one area, if you're going to splurge in your cosmetic department, this is not talking your health, your food, or anything you put in your body or your skincare. If you're going to splurge on one makeup item, I always suggest splurging on your foundation. I got a sample from Sephora and she matched me in 4.5, and I think this did match me a little better maybe a week ago. I think I got this like a week and a half ago, but I've been outside a lot, so I did get a little too much sun the past couple days. This may or may not be too light, so if it's too light, we're going to try and make it work. But I have 2 brushes that I brought down and a beauty blender because I don't really know how this is going to go on best. I've never tried it. I brought the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and my Sedona Lace 520 angled kabuki brush. I don't know which way I'm going. I think I'm going to start with the one that I always use, is this, the angled kabuki. And then I'll go in with my beauty blender. I always try to go in with the beauty blender after to make sure there's no smear marks, brush marks, or any foundation I just completely missed, because, you know, that can happen too. To pat this all over. Hopefully I'm not putting too much. I don't really know. I don't know what's too much with this foundation. So we'll start there. Because you can always go in and add more, but it sucks if you gotta take it away. So let's start with the kabuki brush and see. Wow, this is really smeary with this brush. But this is mega. This is very full coverage. I think this shade is a little, maybe it's not picking up on camera, but I think it's a little light for me. Not bad. I can totally make this work with some bronzer. It is a little streaky when you're putting it on. At least with this brush it is. And it seems to set kind of quick, so I probably should not have put that all over my face at one time because I think you gotta work a little bit quick. Like quicker than I anticipated. It seems like it's really setting quickly on my cheeks. So, note to self, work in small areas. And my hair is in the way. Work in small sections when working with this foundation because it sets rather quickly. And I'm glad I brought the Beauty Blender down because I think I'm definitely going to need it. Sorry, I'm like trying to, I can't really talk because I feel like I have to work so fast. And this is not at all working for my skin. No way. Just as I'm putting it on, I feel like it is making me look like I'm 400 years old. Oh, this sucks. Because I love the Urban Decay Naked. And I even used a good moisturizer, which was a little more moisturizing before I came down to film. Because I was afraid people saying that it settles or it looks a little cakey on some of their skin. So let me make sure I use a good moisturizer. A little thicker moisturizer than what I typically use. And it's clinging to some dry, I have a dry patch right there, apparently. Didn't know I had it, but it's clinging to some dry skin on my nose. Yeah, let's go in with the damp Beauty Blender and see if I can bring it back to life. It's not. I'm glad I got a sample. I don't think this is going to work for me. It just looks, you can see it on my skin, even with a good moisturizer and a primer. It's clinging to my dry patches that honestly I didn't even know I had. You can just see, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, or, but it's just, like you can see it's settling into everything. It's really, it makes me look super old. Wow. I think this is definitely a foundation for someone without skin imperfections. You gotta have like really nice skin in order to make this work. At least that's my impression, because I didn't think my skin was this bad, but let me tell you, it just doesn't look natural on my skin. I mean, it has, from a distance, it looks great, believe me. From far away, it really is good. It has good full coverage. It covered everything, even the redness. I mean, it is full coverage. It has great coverage. And from a distance, it looks great. But if you get a mirror and you're up close, so I guess if you're going somewhere where no one's going to be in your personal space, you could get away with it. But if someone's going to be in your personal space, or even speaking to you or up close, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't think I like this. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would buy this in full size. I think I will stick with the Urban Decay Naked. But you know, I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to put a drop of oil next time I try this. That's a good tip too. If you have a foundation that is like not cakey, but if it's thicker, more full coverage, sometimes they can tend to go on a cakey side if they're full coverage. Put like 1 drop of oil and it'll kind of thin it out and help it to go on your skin better. Now that I see how this kind of clings to stuff and settles into all of my pores, even with a primer, I think next time I'm going to try it, I'm definitely going to add like a drop of oil and see if it works that way, because you know, you just never know. You sometimes have to play with your makeup and do what you have to do to make it work. But the good in this may outweigh, because it really, you cannot feel it on your skin. It's dried down. It's not tacky. It doesn't feel like I have any foundation on. It has really good coverage. It just settles into my pores and fine lines. And for me, that's a deal breaker. But like I said, I'm going to try and play with this a little bit more, because I really do like the Urban Decay foundations in general. So I am going to play with this more. I'm going to try and add the oil to it next time and see if that works. I'll give you guys an update if it works. But if you've been on the fence about it, get a sample and try it yourself, because the samples are free. The foundation is not. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share this video. Give it a thumbs up. give a thumbs up if you guys are excited for some more foundation reviews. I don't know what it is, but I am just like inspired by foundation right now, and I just want to try so many new foundations that are out there, or things that, you know, I've never really heard much about. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for some more foundation reviews. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy my channel. And if you guys are always here, then thank you for watching. I appreciate your time, and I hope it's entertaining and you learn something. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know what it will be, but it'll be coming up. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, have a great day. Enjoy this weather. I'm kind of excited for fall. I'm going to go on another rant. I'm going to stop right here because I'm going to just keep going. I'm going to keep going, you guys. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Peace out in my camo shirt. Peace out in my camo shirt. In my camo shirt.